Hey YouTube, it's that girl Cece. And as y'all can see by the title, I'm gonna be getting into some deep stuff. Like, we finna get into the nitty-gritty, and I'm basically reintroducing myself because I got some new subscribers. So hey y'all, it's that girl Cece. Let's get into the hair. First of all, let's get into the hair. Okay, I just got it done yesterday, so I was like, let me show y'all. And there's a heart on this side, and then there's a heart on this side. They're a little tight, so I'm trying to be gentle, but yeah, I just got a heart. And then yeah, they're pretty long too. But yeah, so yeah, my last video is at 1K views, and I got like 100 subscribers from that video. Like, that is so crazy. That is so crazy. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and say I didn't expect it to get views, because I honestly knew it was gonna get views, because for the simple fact that it was an hour long, and I know that people wanted to really see my like decoration progress, so I knew it was gonna have views, but I didn't know it was gonna be that many views. Like, y'all, that really gave me the extra push. For real, that gave me my extra push, because I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little discouraged with the process, because I know like it's gonna take time. And you just gotta be patient with this. But that gave me a push, and it really proved to me like my hard work gonna pay off. Like, it's gonna pay off. And also, I gotta give y'all some more hour-long videos, because I feel like people like that. Because even I do, like, when I am on YouTube, I do like hour-long videos. I do, as long as they're like intriguing and informational, you know, or inspiring. Like, I can watch it and sit there. But if you just saying dumb shit, then it'd be like, no. But yeah, that made me like, okay, so I gotta give y'all longer videos. I gotta post more. I gotta be patient. Like, that's my top 3 things that I've been telling myself. So yeah, that ate. Like, I'm so glad that y'all enjoyed the video. I'm glad people liked it. Like, I got a lot of positive feedback from me, so I was definitely happy seeing it. But as y'all can see by the title, I am going to be doing I guess explaining like why I disappeared. I guess I don't really know, but I went ghost, and I definitely started my spiritual journey in January. So we're just gonna get into that. So before we get into the video, I'm gonna kind of do like a introduction, because I have new subscribers. I got new subscribers, so I gotta like introduce myself a little bit. And y'all, my lashes definitely need a refill, but I've been trying to like thug it out, because they just look natural. Like, I've just been trying to keep it natural looking. But so yes, my name is Claire, but I do go by Cece, Claire Bear, Claire, yeah, whatever, anything along those lines. Like, that's usually what people call me, but most people call me Cece, but very few people call me Claire though. I don't mind either one. I like all of them. But yeah, that's my name. And I don't really have like a name for my subscribers, but I was thinking C Babies. How do y'all feel about that? Does that sound like lame? Because I was like, hey, like, I could be like, okay, this how I could be. Hey C Babies, it's that girl Cece, and we're back with another video. I don't know. What y'all think? Like, what's something that could be cute for like my subscriber community? Like, I'm really bad at stuff like that, so please tell me y'all. But yes, that's my name. My birthday is in December 6th. It's definitely a month from now, because today is November 5th, so it's a month and a day from now. I don't really believe in signs. I never did. I used to like read into them, but I never was like fully into it like a lot of people are. Like I knew that I was like a Sagittarius or whatever, but I never just like was deep into the stuff for real. Like I never was, because at the end of the day, everybody their own person. And yes, certain people do act the same, but I don't think it has anything to do with sign. I think it just has to do with how people was raised, and a lot of Black people are raised the same. Like we're raised differently, but we're raised the same. Like we go through a lot of the same stuff. So I feel like a lot of us are the same, but different in our own way. But I'm 5'5". I do hair full time. I don't have like a 9 to 5. So I make money off hair. Like that's my job. I just do hair and that's it. Now I do want to get a job. I want to work either at Ulta or Sephora. But other than that, I wouldn't work nowhere else. I wouldn't do nothing else. I just don't see myself doing anything else. So besides content and hair, like that's what I want to do. I want to do content. That's what I want to do. I want to be a content creator. Not an influencer, but a content creator. And I feel like the difference between it is because like a content creator is just somebody that I would say like I'm not trying to influence people or I'm not trying to inspire people. I'm just simply being myself, and I'm just showing y'all being myself. And if people are inspired by that, then they're inspired by that. And if people are influenced by that, they're influenced by that. But at the end of the day, I'm my own person and I don't influence anybody. But I do, you know, I like to give advice if I feel like I have valid advice. But, you know, I feel like everybody should just do their own thing and be themselves. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really be doing nothing like I don't really get into nothing, not anymore. I don't really be getting into much. I am single and I am ready to mingle. Like I'm ready to mingle, okay? I am ready. Like I'm ready to settle down and find my love, okay? Like please, I'm tired of being single. Like I feel like that would be the cherry on the top in my life. Just finding me a man that I could just like do stuff with, travel with, make money with. Like that's it. That's it. That would be the cherry on the top. I don't really know what else to tell y'all. I'm just very girly. I'm a girly girl. I like cute things. I like to look cute. I like to look good. I like to dress good. Like I like to smell good. I'm just a girl. So y'all, I did start over my Instagram. My TikTok is C Baby Doll, but my Instagram is still CC Go. But I started over my Instagram for multiple reasons. And the main reason was because Instagram just started getting weird. Like it just started getting real toxic and weird, and people just became stalkers instead of like supporters or followers. It just became like you just watching me and that's it. Like you know, I'm not here to like nothing. I'm not here to support you. I'm literally just here to follow you. And I feel like that's pointless. Like that's literally pointless, because the least you could do is support somebody or support the next person. But I just feel like it was a lot of people just watching me, and I feel like for people that just watch me with no intention, okay, cool. But then the other people that had like, I don't know how to explain it, but they had like ill intentions, you know what I'm saying? Like they're watching me to get something out of it, or because they're jealous, or because they feel some type of way. Like basically they're watching with evil eyes, basically, like on some evil shit. And I just had a lot of that on there. And then I just had a lot of people from high school I didn't fuck with. Like it was just a whole bunch of people I didn't fuck with no more, and they were still following me. So I started my Instagram over because I want my social media platforms to have people that I fuck with. Like it's literally that simple. I want it to be the people that I built for my social media. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then two, I want people to support, like, because I was supporting people. Like, I'm not gonna say everybody, but I supported people when I can. Like, you definitely got a like out of me. I never just skip people posts and not like it, or because that's literally pointless. Why am I following you and I don't like anything? Like, and if somebody asks me to repost it, I'm gonna repost it. But I'm not gonna like just not support people. But I never really got that in return. I do have a very small amount of supporters. I do. I do, and I appreciate them. I appreciate them a lot. Like, it's definitely a few people I could think of off the top of my head that I don't know personally that support me. So I definitely do appreciate y'all, because I do have supporters, but there's a lot more like fans and haters than supporters, and that's what I want to get away from. And I know it's gonna come either way, but I would much rather remove myself from people that I know personally in real life that's a hater rather than a stranger. Like, I feel like it's worse to know somebody personally that's a hater than a stranger. I don't know, I feel like that's worse, because it's just a very evil world, and people can speak stuff into your life, and they can speak bad into your life, and that shit happens. So I just much rather remove myself from that. But another reason, that's the main reason, but another reason is because, like, the people I was following, it was just very pointless. Like, they literally was just clubbing all the time, getting drunk all the time. Like, it was a whole bunch of people faking like what they have, you know, just trying to put this fake persona on for Instagram, and it just got annoying. So I just said I'm done. So yes, my Instagram is CC Gold. And yeah, I started over my Instagram, and I'm already at 100 followers. So I'ma just, you know, like, this, my new page is just me. Like, this is just me. I feel like I can be more comfortable, like, with what I post and what I like, you know, like, I like my little small community. Like, we all be talking and stuff like that, and it be chill. It's a chill vibe. It's just good energy. Like, you can feel the difference between, like, social media is like, you can feel energy through the phone. Like, it's so real. But yeah, that's why I had like deleted my Instagram, because I think people, that's another thing, like, people be thinking they know what's going on in my life, and they be thinking, oh, like, maybe something's going on, like, she depressed, this is that. No, I'm not depressed. I'm not going through anything mentally. I'm actually doing very good, and I'm blessed. Like, I just much rather not see y'all. Like, just because I go don't mean something happened to me. Like, I just don't want to see y'all. I don't. Like, y'all literally watching me just to hate. Like, that's so weird to me. So yeah, I'm good. I'm blessed. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm the happiest or I'm just like super happy in life, but I feel like I'm blessed. I'm definitely blessed, and I'm not, you know, I'm not going through anything. I'm definitely at peace, and that's just that. Okay, y'all, so it's the next day because I've decided that I'm gonna do my makeup while I talk about this, because I don't want to just like talk to y'all and y'all get bored. So I'm gonna make this a 2-in-1. Okay, we're gonna do a 2-in-1. I don't have anywhere to go, I don't think, but I'm just gonna do my makeup because I haven't done my makeup in a while. Well, I did it for Halloween, but it feel like I haven't done it in a while. So I'm gonna do my makeup just so y'all can see how I do my makeup, and maybe this will help somebody. I had a lot of like makeup requests a while ago, and I just never did it. I never did an actual like makeup video, so I'm gonna do my makeup like full beat. The only thing that is not gonna eat is my lashes, and I don't have no strips, so they're gonna be a little thin. I feel like my makeup would eat if I had like thicker lashes, but this is what we're working with, okay? This is what we're working with, and that's just that. But let's get into it. So yeah, as y'all know, social media basically just became toxic. And honestly, I wouldn't even say toxic, because I feel like social media is what you make it to be, especially the people you follow. Like, you know, you can make your social media whatever you want it to be, but it just became real like demonic. That, I feel like that's the word for it. It became very demonic, especially when I started my spiritual journey. I started to see things a little differently, and I was just like, nah, I I gotta remove myself from certain people and certain things, and that's what I did. But y'all, I actually had recorded a spiritual journey video like a while ago. It was some months ago, and I was at the park making the video, right? And mind y'all, I just started like doing stuff by myself this year, and that was like my first time going to the park by myself. And I'm like, okay, like I could do these. So I went to the park and I was like, I'm gonna record a video. First of all, the mics that I had for the video, they kept going in and out. And I didn't know that until I went to go watch the videos, until I had recorded like a whole hour video, and I noticed that they was going in and out, like you couldn't hear the audio. So that irritated me. Another thing, I kept losing storage, so I didn't have storage, and that was another issue too. I didn't have no storage. I didn't have the audio wasn't working. Like it was just a lot. And then I'm chilling, you know, making my video. It's these girls that come up to me, and like I said, like with me starting my spiritual journey, I was already starting to like, before people even talk to me, I can like see their intent, you know, like, and that's with women and men. Like I can already see what they on. It was two girls that came up to me, and they was like, oh hey, we see you was alone, and you know, they was talking about they want to be friends or whatever. But one of them was like, mind you, I had like my journal and my Bible, and the other girl was kind of just like looking. She was just like looking at my setup, and I was peeping her looking at my setup, and I was already like unintrigued. I don't know if that's a word, but I was already like uninterested by them, because I could tell that one girl just trying to see what's going on, and then you trying to act like you want to be friends. And it was just weird. It was a very weird vibe. And so mind you, I'm literally trying to get my phone to get storage. So literally when my phone said no storage, they pop up behind me and shit. And I'm like, where did y'all just come from? Like, it was weird. And so that's when, you know, I was telling them I did my YouTube, whatever. She gonna say, oh, is it popping or is it getting there? And I was just like, girl, you can literally subscribe and go see, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, their approach was so weird, and it gave that they really just wanted to find somebody they can just do fuck shit with. Like, excuse my language, but I'm just being real. Like, it just gave, they was just trying to be on some like mean girl, find a little third girl to add to their group and control. Like, that's what it gave. Like, it gave one of them high school like friendship thingies, because their approach was so weird, and then like it was so awkward. It just wasn't genuine, and I really wasn't paying attention to them either, because I'm like, I'm worried about my video. But that was weird too, because like I literally never get approached like that by people. And for me to get approached, like I was getting a lot of stares, and I was getting approached by a lot of people that day, because I was at the park minding my business. Literally, I was minding my business, and that was like the first time I ever really got approached like that. And I kind of seen that as a spiritual thing. Like, all of that happening in that day, like with my audio and the storage, I took that as like, you know what, maybe today is just not the day that I need to do this, because, you know. And now that I'm looking at it, it probably wasn't the day, because I was very like vulnerable that day too. In that season, I was very emotional, so I wasn't able to like talk about stuff without like almost crying. So it definitely was a lot. It was a lot. And then I was overstimulated because the park was getting full, so it was just a lot. So now I can do it within my own comfortability, and nobody is harassing me. But also, y'all, I usually put primer on, but I'm not gonna put primer on because, well, should have just put primer on. I might as well. I was gonna say, because I'm probably finna just like take the makeup off, but I'm gonna just do my real 1-2, because I don't be going out like that, so it's not like I be using this stuff anyway. But yeah, so I guess I could talk about stuff a little bit better, since it's been like I've been like progressing a lot, so between then and now, so I feel like I'm able to talk about stuff without getting like emotional. But so as y'all know, or if you don't know, I did start my spiritual journey this year in January. And if you didn't watch my vision board video, go watch that, because I did speak about like my spiritual journey. I spoke that I did want to like start getting closer to God, and I wanted to build a relationship with God. And I feel like ever since that, like ever since I made a vision board on that, everything just came. Like literally it was like, here you go. Like ever since I made the choice to get closer to God, it's like he was literally there waiting for me. Like it was one of those moments, like literally I want to say a few weeks after I made the vision board, I had a dream, and when I woke up I was very like emotional. Like I just started crying. And so that's when, after that, I just started praising God. Like literally I had a whole breakdown. Like literally, like I don't know if y'all ever felt this, but like it felt like God was in my presence. Like he was literally there, just like, I'm here. Like I'm literally here. I heard you calling me, and I've been here waiting this whole time. Like it was one of those moments. Like it was crazy, but it was real. Okay, it was real. And that's when that was literally, okay, so I made the vision board for New Year's. I think it was like New Year's, January 1st is when I made the vision board. And then 2 weeks later I had a dream. And then I had ordered a Bible. I had ordered this other like comic book Bible version. Like I did a whole bunch of stuff like within that same month. And that's when I started like reading my Bible, reading a devotional every day. Like I was really on it, and I'm still on it, but it's not as much as I was. Like I definitely did get a little relaxed, but not in a bad way. Like I still do my stuff, do whatever I need to do every day. Like God is with me every day, but it wasn't as intense as that. Only for the simple fact that I was getting overstimulated, y'all. I was definitely overstimulated myself, and I was definitely like getting a lot of information in, and I was going crazy. Like within them few months of like finding God and stuff, and just I guess getting woke, as people would say, it was a lot of information. It was a lot, especially on me, like especially on me by myself. Like I really didn't have anybody to talk to about a lot of the stuff either. So it was just a lot. It was definitely overwhelming. And basically the stuff I'm talking about is like spiritual stuff, like a lot of stuff that I just didn't know, that just like opened my mind, you know. And I was learning so much, like within the Bible, within the internet. Like it was just a lot. And so that's when things got a little rocky. Throughout my spiritual journey, I definitely lost a lot of friends. I definitely lost interest for a lot of stuff as well. Like at one point I didn't even want to drink or smoke. Like I still do it, so I don't want y'all to sit here and say, oh okay, she don't drink, smoke. Like yes, I still drink and smoke. I still sin. I still do things that, you know what I'm saying, that sinners do. But it's levels to it. Like now I'm more convicted about things. I think twice about things. I sin less. I'm not gonna be sinless, but I'm gonna sin less, you know what I'm saying? So now things are just a little bit more like, you know, thought out before just doing it. And that could be anything. But yeah, I just lost interest in a lot of stuff. stuff. Like, I just haven't really been living life the same before I met God. And it's not in a bad way. It's definitely a good thing. But it can be a lot for somebody that is new to it, like, or not prepared or mentally ready for it. And it definitely was a lot for me at first, but now I'm getting through it. I'm definitely getting through it, and that's all I need to do. I need to just get through it, like, get through it, and in the process of that, just become a better person and figure out my purpose in life. Like, that's pretty much it. But yeah, so I started, you know, seeing stuff differently, not having the same urge to do stuff. Like, even at one point, I wasn't even able to enjoy stuff, like, because I had so much in my head. Like, when I was just doing things, like, for example, I would be out of town and I'm having fun, but it's like, I'm not really having fun for some reason. Like, I'm not really enjoying myself because I just be thinking about stuff. Like, and when I say thinking about stuff, it don't even be like, because I know a lot of people my age, they be thinking like about money or like materialistic things. Like, no. I just be thinking about like spiritual stuff. Like, it be spiritual stuff. Like, am I doing this right? Am I worthy enough? Like, literally, when you do find God and you actually doing the self work, the devil tries harder. He definitely tries harder. Like, and that's when I knew I was doing good. That's when I actually like let up on myself a little bit, because I noticed the devil was actually trying to get at me more. And I was like, you know, why would the devil be trying to do all this if I wasn't worthy of it? You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot, but my main thing that I tell everybody to do is literally pray. You have to pray. Like, you literally have to pray all the time. Like, you got to make it a habit. And it wasn't easy. Like, when I got into praying, I'm not gonna, I was scared. I was scared because I didn't know who I was talking to at first. Like, I really didn't know who I was talking to and how to talk to them. Like, it was definitely hard to do that. And it's not easy. Like, it's definitely not easy. Like, I thought it was gonna be a real easy process, like, you know, finding God. I thought it was gonna be peaches and cream for some reason. Like, I don't know, I really thought I was just gonna be like a happy person. But when I had started reading the Bible and I started like doing stuff, that's when shit got rockier. So the book that made me kind of like ease up a little bit in the Bible was Ecclesiastes, and it was another one, I think it's Galatians. Both of those books are very helpful. I haven't finished Galatians yet, but I finished the whole Ecclesiastes, and it definitely made me look at life a lot differently, like about a lot of stuff. Like, it really opened my eyes. Like, everything, this whole journey has opened my eyes about a lot of stuff, and I'm just thankful for it, because I could have been still deep into the life that I was in, and I wasn't doing bad, but I wasn't doing good either. Like, it was a lot of stuff that I was just doing for the fun of it, or for the, you know, the enjoyment. And that's another thing too. Like, when you find God, that doesn't mean that you have to be boring and you have to stop living life. You can still live your life. You can still have fun. Like, I think that's what people, you know, get confused about. Like, it doesn't stop anything. You're not becoming perfect. You're not becoming this perfect saint angel. You're just becoming a better person, and you're just getting closer to your purpose in life. Like, that's it. Like, and you're getting grounded. Like, you're grounding yourself, and you're also healing yourself. Like, it's a good thing to find God and like build that relationship personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be a secret, but it definitely should be private. Like, it should be something that you and God should have. Like, but I also do like to share my testimonies and share like how God has helped me, because that's also what God wants you to do. He wants you to show how great he is, you know what I'm saying? So, because you gotta, when you do build your relationship with God, you want everybody around you and your friends and your family to also see how good God is. So yeah, but it's definitely been a battle though, y'all. Like, it's been days where I would just get tested and I would be so like frustrated, because like I literally got away from a lot of stuff. I got away from a lot of people, but I'm still getting tested for some reason. I'm still getting, you know, like distracted and tempted by stuff. And it was just like getting so frustrating, because it's like, I literally removed myself from this. So why are you still here? Like, it would just be situation after situation after situation after situation after situation. But let's talk about friendships. So I used to be a very like friendship oriented person, but now as I gotten older and I've seen stuff and I've experienced things, I don't care for friendships anymore. And not even in a way like I don't want friends, I don't fuck with hoes. Like, I'm not finna sit up here and be that type of person, because I do like, if I was to meet people in my future, I would be open to becoming friends with people that actually align with my life. But I don't care to be friends with people who don't align with my life. Basically what I'm saying. Like, I don't care to be associated with people that don't align and don't make sense and don't have the same mindset as me. Like, because just getting older and seeing stuff, it's like, it really don't make sense to have anybody around your life, because when you get into that spiritual realm and you see people, like, they could be in your face and they could seem like they fuck with you so deeply, like they really, really your friend. Whole time they praying on your downfall. Like, that'd be the worst. That'd be the worst. Like, you really cannot have anybody in your circle nowadays, and you cannot just be clicking up and just calling anybody your friend, because people have stuff that they deal with and they have their own like spiritual battles that they don't even know they have, and they don't know how to be a good friend, you know what I'm saying? And I have like, what's the word? I have sympathy for people like that. Like, I'm never gonna be like, oh, they're bad people, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all have went through stuff that have built us into the person we are, or some of us were raised by people that didn't show them how to be the person they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes you got to give people grace for the things that they don't know, though. You know what I'm saying? Not grace for the things they do know that they're doing, but grace for the things that they don't know that they're doing. So I just, like, now I don't even move with like anger, I guess, when it comes to losing friends. Like, it's more so like, you know what, I'm gonna pray for you because I know that you need help. Like, now it's like, I'm gonna just pray for you. And that's just be that. But yeah, I've definitely grown to not like care for friendships anymore, for the simple fact that people are just not spiritually there, and they're not mentally there, and they're not trying to become better people. Like, it's a lot of women my age that just want to like party, and they worried about dudes and all this stuff. And I'm not saying like like friendships can be about that sometimes. Like, we can talk about dudes and we can party and we can have fun. I'm not saying we can't. I'm not trying to be boring. But when that's like the main thing and only thing, it just becomes it just becomes like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all, I'm really just talking like about everything. I don't have like no organized thing that I want to touch on to. I'm just telling y'all how my spiritual journey has gone so far. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I was going to organize it, but life isn't organized, so it's unpredictable. So I'm just talking to y'all based off everything. But yeah, so okay, so yeah, basically what I was saying, like with friendships, and when you, I'm not even gonna say find God, I'm gonna just say spiritual journey, religious journey, whatever people want to call it. Whenever you figure out who you are as a person, the people around you have to be on that as well. Because if they're not, they're going to build jealousy for you, because they're going to start like projecting. They're going to start feeling left out or feeling like they're doing something wrong. Like, so you really just gotta, in that season of like finding yourself, you really have to have the right people around you, because it just wouldn't make sense for people who not on that to be around you, because they could be, you know, trying to hold you back, you know, the whole time you're trying to go forward. Or they could be the reason why you just not making progress, or you can't focus because they want to distract you, or they want to, like, you know. So you really have to have the right people around you that's on the same thing. Or honestly, sometimes you just gotta cut everybody off. Like, that's okay. That is definitely okay. Like, but I used to really, you know, really, I used to really care for friendships, because I didn't have, like, how do I explain it? I guess I really just didn't have family to talk to, or like people to really talk to. And like, I feel like it was more of a what's the word? You know how you use certain situations or stuff to like escape? I guess it was more of an escape. Like, I definitely used to want a lot of friends to escape things, or like get away from things, or distract me from things. But I'm gonna talk about that. The main thing to finding yourself and bettering yourself is to face reality. You got to face reality. You got to face how you feeling and why you feeling that way. Because the more that you try to run from whatever you running from, it's just gonna keep eating you up inside, and it's gonna be there. It's still gonna be there, no matter what you do, how much you try to like intoxicate yourself to get away from it. It's still gonna be there. So that's step 2 of my spiritual journey. First, it was finding God, and then second, I had to just let my emotion be emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whatever it is, I just gotta let it be what it is. Like, I can't try to hold it in. And you know what I'm saying? Because that was really my main struggle. Like, I always used to just hold my emotion in. I never really talked to nobody about nothing. And that was my issue, because when you do that, you build a lot of anxiety, you build a lot of paranoia, you just become angry. It's just not good. It's just not good. And all of that just keeps you from being the person you need to be and putting your all into stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Because people really do have a potential, but when you let stuff like that get in the way, all that potential is just like, it's not being fulfilled, basically. Like, you're not your full creative self when you can't think straight and you can't operate correctly, you know? So I just had to really put everything in God's hands and just like let him do what he doing, you know what I'm saying? Because trust, he already knows. He's already 1,000 steps ahead of what we know. And we don't need to know everything. And that was another thing too that I had to realize. Like, I don't need to know everything. Like, it's good to be wise and to learn things and to open your mind to things and definitely see other people's perspective. But you don't need to figure out everything, because you can't control everything. Like, everything is not to be controlled by you, and that's okay. That is okay. But yeah, you're definitely going to lose people in your circle in your spiritual season. And I'm actually enjoying it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually happy that I don't talk to a lot of people anymore, because when you disassociate yourself from people, it kind of feels like you don't have much responsibilities, and you don't have obligations, and you don't have people in your ear, and you don't have all these opinions put in your head, and you don't, like, you kind of just start to think for yourself at a certain point when you remove people from your life. Like, it's like I had a brain. I have a brain. I'm gonna use it for myself, and that's it. Like, and then, like I said, with just having the wrong people around you, you don't want to have the wrong people around you, and you talking to them, you telling them what you got going on, and whole time they really praying on your downfall. Like, they really is praying on your downfall. So I'm just glad that I don't have like many people anymore, because a lot of people was really just fake working with me and fake like trying to kick it with me. And it was a lot of people that tried to like convince themselves that they were something that they weren't. And let's get into that. So another thing too is, when I did start my spiritual journey, I think people be thinking that I'm like perfect, or I don't go through stuff like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to tell you that I go through things too. And I be crying alone, and I don't be having people to talk to, like, just like everybody else. But the difference between me and you is, when I step out, I'm not going to show that, because like I said, you don't want to show that vulnerability to anybody in the world, because sometimes when people see you vulnerable, they get happy. They start to get that ego boost out of that. So when I get in the real world, I like to step and hold my head high and stand strong. Like, but at the end of the day, I'm still going through stuff. I still have spiritual battles every day, and I still feel alone. So it's like, when you do start that spiritual journey, people gonna start looking at you and trying to make it seem like you think you're perfect, or you think that you're sane, when the whole time that's not it. I'm just trying to become a better person. Like, it's literally that simple. I'm just trying to find myself. Like, we're in a very confused and lost generation, especially at the age of 20 to like 30. People are very lost. Like, they're lost. Y'all, so I started doing my makeup a little bit different. So I just put, I put foundation here, right? And then I put concealer, and then concealer. Like, I use a lot of concealer now. So instead of putting like foundation on my whole face and then concealer here, I'm finna show y'all, but I do my makeup a little bit different. Like, depending on how I feel and how long I have, I do my makeup a little bit different. But as y'all can see, the eyebrows are eating. They kind of different, but they always be different. I don't know why they want to be different all the time, but they close enough. But yeah, people are going to, that's why I say you have to have the right people around you, because people are going to make it seem like you trying to be this holy God person, when it's like, no. No, like, I'm gonna keep saying it. Literally, y'all, I'm still going to sin. When you read the Bible, you're gonna understand where I'm coming from. But I'm still gonna sin. I'm still going to be that, because guess what? Jesus died on the cross for our sins. He knew that we were gonna sin, and he knew that we were gonna be in this evil world where there was gonna be people literally designated to keep us like unaligned. You know what I'm saying? So there's people in this world that are literally like prowling on us, that are literally preying on our downfall. But that's why we have to pray and we have to stay connected to God so that we can rebuke all of that energy and just, you know, get away from it. Because God is way powerful than the stuff that we are going through in this world. Like, and he already knows that we're going to go through the stuff that we're going through. So it's like, he already knows. But yeah, it just, it definitely is a lot, and it definitely can get overwhelming. But I had to kind of just like breathe. Like, I literally had to breathe and step back from a lot of stuff, because I had to step back from social media. I had to step back from people, because it became overwhelming just trying to balance everything out. And it was just like, it was just a lot. Like, and it still is a lot, but it's getting better every day. It's definitely getting better every day. And I'm just thanking God for it. Like, he got a plan for me. I don't know the plan, but he got a plan for me, and that's all that matters. But yeah, people are gonna think that you're supposed to be this perfect saint person, but I'm here to tell you, you are not supposed to try to be perfect or make it seem like, you know, you got everything together. You are not supposed to do that at all. But yeah, the spiritual warfare is real. Like, you could literally just be chilling, minding your business, and there goes some shit happening. Like, it really be crazy. But it's definitely teaching me a lot of patience as well. Like, this whole process is just like, it's teaching me to be patient, it's teaching me to be feminine, and it's teaching me to be confident as well. Like, I've built a lot of confidence within myself too, and that's the best part about it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the best part about finding God is finding that confidence. Like, and it's a whole different confidence. I'm not saying just look wise, it's a very deep, soulful confidence that you build within yourself, and it just feels so good sometimes. Like, it be feeling so good. And then, like, I'll be getting overstimulated sometimes that I don't be knowing how to explain stuff, but God would literally just like speak it through you, and it be feeling so good. Like, ever since I found God, it's been good. I'm not gonna lie, it's been good, but it's been a lot just for my little old self. Like, it's been a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a lot, but it's been good at the same time, because y'all, why the foundation just squirt everywhere? Like, oh my goodness. Okay, it was just so powerful how God literally was just waiting for me. Like, God is a very loving God for real. Like, he's very loving, he's very patient, and when you really build that relationship with him, you start to realize, like, dang, you was really here the whole time. You was here the whole time. I just didn't know. I literally just didn't know. And it's so crazy. Like, God was literally saving me and protecting me from so many things. And I didn't even know. Like, you can only feel special after you realize that. Like, you can only feel so good, because it's like, dang, you really knew me before I knew you. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. Like, it's so crazy. Like, it is so crazy. But back to like me not being able to like see things the same. Like, a lot of things that I used to do, I'm so not even intrigued about it no more. Like, with partying and drinking and smoking. Like, it's so boring now. It's literally so boring. It's really only fun if you're around the right people. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it. You gotta be around the right people with everything, because energy is real, bad spirits is real, and you do not want to be in the wrong place or the right time, wrong place with the wrong people. Like, so it really just depends on who you with, if you want to be honest. But yeah, like, I just don't, I be feeling so convicted about stuff now. And that's when I started feeling convicted about stuff, that's when I knew, like, yeah, God is working through me. Like, when you don't even feel the urge and the same, like, fun from certain stuff, it's like, dang, like, yeah, God is working through me real quick too. Like, and don't pray and you're not prepared for that prayer. You know what I'm saying? Don't pray and you're not prepared. Like, seriously, don't pray for something and think it's not gonna happen. Because I'm here to tell you, it's gonna happen. Like, real life. So, that was another thing too. When I started praying, and I thought, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really know if this is gonna work. Like, and you start getting comfortable in your prayer, just be ready. Just be ready, because everything be working so fast, and it's been working fast, but I just didn't know. I literally just didn't know it was working like that. Like, that is so crazy to me. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I grew up in church. And, you know, my people believed it, and all that good stuff. But I didn't want to be forced into that. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely don't think that people my age should be forced into it either. Like, we should all build and find God, our individual selves, in our own process, because people can tell you anything about religion and spirituality, and you can literally just be getting all the wrong information from the wrong source. So you really just gotta, like, get your own information with it, because, you know what I'm saying, everybody knows different things, and everybody, like, it's different religions basically. I don't identify myself as, like, a Christian or anything. I just call myself a follower of God, like, because that's what it is. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm Christian, blah, 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 because when you put yourself in that category, then you got people like, oh, how are you Christian and you're doing this and that. Like, I don't really like to get into that, because people like to put you in this category and make it seem like you're supposed to be this person, but the whole time it's like, nah, I'm just me. I'm just me. But yeah, so it's officially been, how many months it's been? Where's my iPad? Oh, so yeah, before, you know, I built my own relationship, I was raised in church. I used to go to church and stuff like that. But as I got older, I want to say like middle school and high school, I really didn't. I kind of just stopped believing in stuff like that. Like, I don't want to say I was atheist, but I just didn't believe in it, I guess. Like, I didn't really care for it. And that is the worst part. When you out here clueless and you don't stand for nothing. Like, I feel like if people are atheists, that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool that if you don't believe in nothing. Like, I'm not judging you. But if you're not going to believe in nothing, you need to have a valid reason why, and you need to stand on that reason, and it needs to make sense to you. You know what I'm saying? Because when you in a world and you're unsure about what you believe in, or you really just going with the flow, that's when the devil gonna snatch you up and make him his soldier. Like, if you think that you living freelessly and just free spirited, that's how the devil gets you. That's exactly how the devil gets you, because you don't know no better. But yeah, you out here just thinking like stuff don't happen for a reason, or you out here thinking like there's no purpose to things. That's when you're like the most like free in the world, in the spiritual realm. Like, that's when people can literally deceive you. You can be deceived so easily when you don't stand for nothing. So it's really scary. It was really scary when I didn't like, well, it wasn't scary because it's like I was young, I didn't really have much to worry about. But when I got older, it was like, nah, like, you gotta lock in. You gotta lock in, because when you don't stand for nothing, you're gonna stand for anything. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a wake up moment for me. Like, let me wake up. Cause then I started seeing stuff, like, it all made sense basically. Like, within the music and within like social media, I was like, I don't really know if this makes sense, like, for me to not really believe in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's literally in everything. Like, spirituality is in everything. Like, you see God everywhere, you see the devil everywhere. So it's like, how could I not believe in it when it's literally in my face? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know what I'm saying, but it's like everything is in your face. So it's like, how can you not believe it when it's in your face? And it's stuff in the world trying to separate you from God. So it was like a really eye-opener for me. Like, damn, this stuff really been in my face. How can I be in the world just living free and making reckless ass decisions because I can? You know what I'm saying? So it really just became an eye-opener. Like, girl, wake the fuck up. God is real. He was here the whole time, okay? He was here the whole time. Literally. But I will say, though, that, okay, how do I put this in words? I will say that the spirituality now and back then is different. Like, I feel like people in the older generation aren't really spiritually aware. Like, they're religious, they go to church, they do this and that, but I just feel like they're not spiritually aligned in their life, like within they self. You know what I'm saying? It's more so of a like, well, I'm gonna trust God, and you should trust God. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but you also gotta trust yourself, because God is within us. So if you don't even trust yourself, how can you trust God? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like religion, like I said, it puts you in a hole because it makes you depend so much on God, which you should, that you forget about yourself, though. Like, God wants us to put our faith in Him, but He also wants us to do the work. We also have to do the work. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people just aren't there, and that's okay, because I'm not fully there either. But it does start within yourself. You have to believe and trust in yourself before you can put faith into someone else or something else. So that was definitely the biggest thing for me, like getting spiritually connected within myself And when I say that, I mean like intuition, I mean like my self-consciousness, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's definitely been a battle. It's definitely not easy like I thought it was gonna be. But I feel like that's all a part of the plan. That's a part of the plan. And that's gonna build me to be the person I am today. Cause I've changed in a very short amount of time. Like, it's kind of scary how fast it happened, but I definitely changed and like upgraded in a very, very small amount of time. And I just had to slow down and just be like, girl, like, you only 21. It is okay. Like, I was trying to become this person in a day, and it was like, girl, like, that's not gonna happen though. Cause I have to literally deprogram everything that I don't want to be a part of me. Like, I have to unlearn a lot of stuff that I learned within these years, and then I have to start over. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to reset too. That's another thing too. You gotta reset. You gotta unlearn a lot of stuff that people in the past made you to be or forced you to be, and then you have to find yourself all over again. So that's step 3, I guess. This is for me. That's just kind of how I'm putting it. Like, step 1, believe that God is real. Believe God is real. Step 2, what was step 2? I forgot step 2, y'all. But step 2, and then step 3. How do I forget step 3? Oh, step 3, unlearn, relearn. So, yeah. Unlearn, relearn. But okay, yeah, so I just got into contour. Like, I didn't used to contour at first, but I definitely see why it's a thing. Because when you put too much concealer, it could be like ashy looking. But y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely like finding a guy made me just want to stay in the house, because it's really scary out here. And I feel like it's getting scarier for some reason, because there's so many lost people, and there's so many people out here just doing stuff that they don't even know it's like Antichrist. So it's like, what is going on? Like, it gets scary too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it make you not even want to go out and be around people at all, because y'all really is fighting demons. Like, and y'all don't even know y'all fighting demons. Like, it's really scary. It's really, really scary. That's another thing. Like, I don't even be wanting to be around just anybody, because it gets real scary. It gets real scary out here. Like, real scary. When you stay prayed up and you trust in him, he gonna protect you. That's all that matters. And he's been protecting me. Like, I really, like, y'all, he's literally been protecting me from a lot of stuff. Like, oh my gosh, Jesus Christ. Speaking of protection, y'all better be using that protection while y'all having sex. But that was another thing too I had to stop doing. That helped me as well. That definitely helped me to think a lot clearer and to make better decisions in life. Stop having sex. Stop having sex. And I ain't even gonna say stop having sex, but stop having sex with random people. Stop having sex with people you don't know. That's a problem with this generation, and I feel like that's the main thing that's having us stuck in this, like, this cycle. We just keep having sex with random people and people we think is a vibe. Like, no, No. Stop doing that, please. We need to get to know these people, first of all. Like, stop just having sex with anybody. That's the issue. That's really the main issue. I'm gonna be real. That is the main issue that keeps people from thinking straight. When you just having sex with people you barely know, and you know what I'm saying? Because spiritual connections are real, and when you out here just having sex with anybody, that people that be battling stuff and battling demons and depressed and sad and going through stuff, you literally just putting it on yourself, especially as a woman. Like, we are internal, they're external, so they're releasing those problems on us. Just think about that. And I'm sure y'all have heard that before, but just think about how impactful that is to your life. It may not seem like it is in the moment, but when you doing that, like, casually, when you're casually having sex and you doing this as, like, I guess a copinism, and you don't even realize it's a copinism, that's the issue. Like, that's step 4. Just stop having sex with random people. Please. Because your body is a temple. Like, we literally carry so much stuff already, and you thinking it's releasing your stress and it feel good, but no. Deep down inside, your soul is crying for help. Your soul is crying for help. But that was another thing I had to stop doing. Like, I didn't start having sex until high school, so it was a little different for me because I didn't really have experience for real. And I wouldn't say I was gullible. But I would say I thought I seen good in people. I'm gonna say that. Like, the whole time they really didn't give a fuck about me. And when I say they, I say niggas. Like, they will make it seem like they like you and they do this and that, but the whole time they hate you. They hate you. They actually hate you. Yeah, that was another thing. Like, I just had to stop having sex with people because they was battling. It was like, now I'm thinking about it, a lot of them was demonic as fuck. Like, a lot of them was they already had their own issues. They was demonic. They was depressed. They was, they just had a lot of stuff that they was carrying, and that shit was going on me. And I was wondering, like, why I was feeling this way and that way because of them. Like, because of them. And I'm glad that I opened my eyes in a very small amount of time, because it didn't take me long to realize, like, yeah, I can't be just doing this casually. Like, I tried to get into it, but I was like, no, like, it just feels so pointless and empty to just be giving your body up to people, I didn't find no enjoyment in it. Like, I didn't understand why people enjoy just the sneaky link stuff, and I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. It just feels empty, and it feels like, damn, like, I'm really giving you a part of me, and we don't even have no real bond for real. You know what I'm saying? So it just felt pointless, and it felt very like, it felt like I was committing something. Like, it felt like this is wrong. It just felt wrong. It felt wrong. And so that's when I stopped. Like, I've been celibate for a year. So it's November. The last time was November. So I've literally been celibate for a year. And I feel like that's definitely helped me a lot. It's definitely helped me a lot. Like, I don't date. I don't have a roster. I don't go on dates. I don't do none of that, because for one, I want to be married to one person, and I want to build a family and build with somebody. Like, I want that love story. I want that. Like, I don't want to just be out here trying to date and using people and stuff. Like, no, I want to actually be with someone. I actually want to be happy. So that's another thing too. God is going to test you, and if you say you're ready for something and you say you want something, He gonna test you to make sure that you are ready for that. And I don't want to play with God. So if I say, look, I'm not finna be having sex, then I gotta stand on that. Like, I'm not finna be just dating anybody. I gotta actually have a bond with you, and that's just that. Like, I can't be out here just giving my energy and my light to people too. And that's another thing too. Like, think about it as like your spirit and your energy. Like, not only do I don't want to have sex with random people, I don't even want to be sitting up here talking to random people, because like, people will dim your light. That's another thing too. They will see that you like this good person, you got good energy, you down to earth, and you're a good spirited person, and they gonna want to like steal that from you, or not steal it from you, but they gonna want to like dim it from you because they don't have that, you know. Like, and that goes back to jealousy. Like, men and women, like, jealousy is real. People have that really, really bad, and you just don't want to be around the wrong people or the wrong person giving that your good energy spirit to anybody. So that's another reason why I isolated myself from a lot of people, because people don't even deserve, like, people aren't even deserving of me. Like, they don't even deserve how good I am and kind to people. So it's like, why would I even sit up here? You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, absolutely not. No, like, I'm saving this energy for the people that I haven't even met yet, that actually will love me and care about me for real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm just saving myself for the better. Like, it feels good to do it too, because it's like, you feel so much grounded. Like, y'all, I know I said that a million times, but you feel so grounded when you just saving yourself for people that actually deserve you. And just, you know, it just makes sense. It literally just makes sense to do that. But yeah, it can be. I'm not gonna sit up here and say it's like I said, it's not easy. It wasn't easy for me. It's not easy at all. You're still gonna battle stuff. You're gonna be tested every single day of your life. And even the dreams, like, the dreams, God be talking to me. He be talking to me through my dreams. He be talking to me just like, literally, like, I will pray about something and it'll be revealed to me the next 5 minutes. And it be heartbreaking sometimes when you find out stuff. It's like, dang, I really wanted this person to be this, and that. But sometimes I just be praying for them. I be like, you know, I'm gonna pray for them. Because obviously they are going through something that they don't even know they're going through. Like, I literally like to pray for people before I even pray for myself. Like, that's how crazy it's gotten. Like, because I want to see other people good too. So it's like, we can be good to each other. Like, you know, we can be good to each other. So I want you to be a good person, and I want you to figure out yourself. Like, I really do want this generation of people to find themselves and just like heal. I want us to heal. Like, that's the biggest thing I want us to do. I want us to heal and just help each other and love each other. Like, that's another thing too. I don't have no hate in my heart for nobody. Anybody that I fell out with, or, you know, like, we had issues, I forgive you. I forgive every person in my whole life that has done wrong to me. And hopefully y'all have forgiven me for what I've done wrong. So that's another thing. I don't even have hate from my heart. I want people to find themselves and just like look in the mirror and be like, dang, like, this where I messed up, and that's okay. But I forgive myself, and I'm a move forward from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to really just find themselves. Like, cause it'll be, especially when Black people just get together, we gonna have superpowers, y'all. If we all just came together and aligned with each other, we would have superpowers, literally. But yeah, I pray for all my enemies and my old friends and stuff. Like, I don't have no hate in my heart at all. I don't hate nobody. I don't do that stuff no more, because that's bad for your spirit. For real. That's really bad for your spirit. But y'all, so I'm almost done. I just gotta put some blush on. And then I think that's it. What else do I be doing? It's looking good though. I just like my big lashes, not big lashes, but my thicker ones would eat. It would eat. But yeah, I've definitely grown to be a very like peaceful person. I don't really like chaotic stuff anymore. I don't like doing too much and moving around too much. Like, I really like to be alone with God and just chilling. Cause I know when you start bettering yourself, you just glow different. And like I said for the millionth time, you around the wrong people, they're gonna be hating on you. And I've been having haters since elementary, so I'm used to it, but I don't want to be around y'all no more. Like, I don't want to be around haters no more. I don't want to be around haters. I want to be around supporters and people that care and love for me. Like, that's it. And if that's nobody, then that's cool. But I want to be around people that love me and want to heal with me and, you know, do stuff that actually makes sense. So, yeah, I do encourage anybody that's watching this to give God a try. Give God a try, because like I said, he was literally there waiting for me, like waiting for me to just crawl in his arms. Like, it really feels so good. Like, it feels so good. Like, people think that spirituality is supposed to keep you from having fun and enjoying your life, but it really sets you free from a lot of stuff. It sets you free from a lot of stuff. So give God a try, and whatever you're going through, like, talk to God, give it to God. And it's okay to be, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to cry, and it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be whatever you feeling. Just feel it. Like, don't run from it. Like, face reality now so you don't have to do that later. You know what I'm saying? Do that now. Do the hard work now, and then do it later. You know what I'm saying? And then have fun later. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, y'all, like, heal now so you don't have to worry about that later. But yeah, I'm only 21. I'm gonna be 22 in December. And I just feel like I'm still young. Like, I'm still young. And I have time to get my life together. I really do. So there's no point in, like, trying to fix everything now. Like, you know, be patient with yourself, be kind with yourself, and just, like, feed your brain good stuff. Like, be fruitful in life, and just be kind. Like, be loving to people. There's no point in just being so hateful and angry to people, for real. There's literally no point. Okay, y'all, I'm finna do my lip. The main thing that has helped me with connecting with God is praying for one. Two, I started watching like podcasts, like sermons and podcasts about, like, healing or other people's spiritual journeys. Some people I could suggest is B. Simone. My friend had told me about Sarah Jakes. Who else? Let me see. It's another person. But yeah, I like the B. Simone podcast. I really do like her podcast. They're very helpful, like, and encouraging. So I definitely started getting into like podcasts and books too. I started getting into like attraction books, law of attraction. I just bought Poor Dad, Rich Dad, something like that. I haven't finished it, but yeah, I started reading books, like, just to help me throughout whatever. Y'all, this is the video I was talking about. So it's called Former Witch Shares Her Journey Back to Jesus with Lecrae. I think that's his name. But basically, it's like informing people on a lot of stuff that we do is witchcraft that we don't even know about. So yeah, she's just sharing her journey on how she went from unknowingly knowing that she was a witch. Now she found Jesus. So yeah, this was the podcast I was trying to find. But yeah, y'all should watch this. Okay, so something that helped me with praying though is I would like type the prayer out first. I would type it out, then I would read it, because sometimes I don't be knowing what to say instantly. So I would just type it out on what I want to say, and then I'll put it together and then do that. So I type out my prayers and then I read them, like different type of prayers. I'll read them, and then I know a lot of people that journal, but I don't personally like journaling. I like to type in my notes because my brain moves fast. Like, that's why I be stuttering sometimes, because my brain moves fast. Like, I would want to talk about something and then I can't get it out fast enough and I forget because I didn't say it. Like, my brain is definitely fast and I be getting overstimulated sometimes. So I like to type stuff because I type faster than I write. When I'm writing, I don't write fast enough and I be making a lot of mistakes. So I like to type stuff. So I guess that's still journaling, but it's more tech. So I like to like write down stuff. Not write down, but I like to journal in my iPad or something, because I could think better and faster when I'm typing. But yeah, just start with like, you know, some small stuff. If you are thinking about starting your spiritual journey, like, just pray. First step one is pray. Like, pray and just ask God to give you like his presence, and he gonna come, he gonna be there. Like, I promise, he's going to be there. And yeah, that's how you do it. But I'm gonna do my lip, and I guess I'm gonna end the video because y'all, I don't have no storage, and I would literally sit here and talk about every single thing, but that would be a long video. Like, y'all, so makeup really be trippy. Like, it be looking a mess until you do that last little thing, and the last little thing is my lip. But y'all, I'm truly blessed though. Like, I thank God for a lot of stuff now, because I literally took a lot of stuff for granted, and I literally just had to like reevaluate everything. Like, girl, yes, you deserve this stuff, but without God, you would have none of it though. That's the real tea. So I'm just thankful. Like, I'm truly blessed. For real. Oh yeah, I'm truly blessed, like, for real. And I'm probably gonna do another video, like, you know, updating y'all on my spiritual journey, because like I said, this is an everyday thing. This is not something that happens and then stops. This is going to happen for the rest of my life. Like, I'm literally gonna have something to tell y'all every single day. So and miracles happen. Miracles are real. Anything can happen within now and tomorrow. So it's definitely just like something I just wanted to be open about and let y'all know, like, you know, what's going on besides like the other stuff I be showing y'all. So I just want to be a little transparent about that, because I know I didn't speak about God at all in any of my other videos. Y'all probably would have thought I was atheist because I didn't talk about it. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, yes, I am a follower of God, and I am encouraging the people around me to find God and connect with themselves and just heal and become a better person and figure out who they are. Like, I definitely encourage anybody around me to figure out that. So yeah, I didn't really speak about that on my other videos, so I just wanted to be a little bit transparent about that and let y'all know, like, yeah, I'm doing good. But I'm doing good because of God. I'm doing good because of Him. I'm not privileged. I'm not lucky. I'm just truly blessed, and that's just that. So I want to start doing my fake modes because it just adds to it. Like, it just makes it more realistic. It just makes it more realistic, y'all. I'm trying to see where I want to put this one. I'm gonna put it right here. Period. Yeah, the modes just make it more like, you know. So I guess this is not my everyday look. I do not do this every single time. This is more so like my going out. Like, I'm finna put that shit on, wake up. Like, literally. This is my going out, having fun outfit. I mean, makeup look. So I would have to be popping out to do my makeup like this. Yeah, I don't really like my lashes. Like, if my lashes was thicker, y'all, this would eat. Like, it's eating, but the lashes would have ate if they was thick and full. But yeah, it's cute. I think I'm gonna end it with a prayer. And then I'm gonna catch up with y'all on the next video. Y'all, thank you so much for 2K views on my last video. Like, I'm so excited about that. Like, that was literally my sign to keep going, for real. Like, keep going, don't look back. Literally, that was my sign. Y'all, I had to redo the prayer because somebody was knocking at my door and then my phone said no storage. So they was really hating. But close your eyes, bow your heads. Heavenly Father, thank you for everything that you have done for me. Thank you for everything that I have taken for granted. And just remind me and remind anybody that's watching this video that you're here throughout anything that they're going through, and that you're hearing them and that you're answering their prayers. So just remind them that you're still there and you're walking with them, and just help us, anybody watching the video, figure out our purpose and who we are as people. Just pour into us and help us live more like you and sin less and just do better as people, help each other, love each other. I ask that you just remain to protect us and watch over us and give us signs, let us see things clearly and see things through your eyes and think like you and have a heart like you. Yeah. thank you for giving me this platform and letting me just use my voice. In Jesus' name, amen. So y'all, yeah, that's the end of the video. I guess my makeup turned out cute. It's cute, it's just that my lashes are not done, so it looks a little empty around here. But the makeup ain't though. And my hair is cute. Y'all know I don't be doing black hair. I usually be doing like crazy colors. And I was gonna do like a brown with different browns and stuff, but I was like, no, I wanna do black. Cause for my birthday, I'm gonna do a color. So I was like, I ain't gonna do too much leading up to that. I'm gonna be calm and I'm gonna keep it cute until then. Okay? I'm gonna keep it cute. But y'all, don't forget to like. I hope y'all enjoyed this video though. I really, really do. We gonna get more into stuff like this. But I'm gonna definitely entertain y'all with like other stuff. But I'm definitely gonna use my platform to encourage people to do good and want to do good for themselves, because we don't need negative stuff in the world. We don't need that. We don't need bad influencers. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.